Dear my Eritrean brothers and sisters, my friends, today I'm going to talk about art of blackmailing and hostage taking. So w- this happens in everywhere, in political management, art organizations, in the NHS, everything. Okay, so I just want to give you a bit of our African history. What happened in the past was when the Europeans came to the African shore. Well, let's talk about West Africa. So the Europeans came along Nigeria, Niger, Mali, Gambia, Ghana, and they sold weapons from the local area. And the people, the clans, they got the weapons, so they sold all the African slaves. Slave trade, Atlantic slave trade. All this triangle slave trade. Okay, millions of African slaves sold by Africans. So what we got now is Caribbeans, New World, Brazilian, American, African Americans. So these are people sold by Nigerians, by Ghanaians, my friend. Okay, slave traders. Okay, so so because I just want you to mark that. Okay, hostage taking and blackmailing. So what happens is when an enemy gets into between you, if you are a couple, maybe brother or sister, or maybe friends, or sisters to sister, brother to be brother. If the Europeans get into you and you have an argument or maybe a fighting, and you just fight like crazy, they put a fire, my friend, that inflames the fire like crazy, wildfire, like you just feel to punch each other, kill each other. They tell you, hey, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, she's giving you problems, isn't it? So how, my friend? This country is a country of law. You will win, man. We're gonna help you. So they get in between you, okay? Because conflict resolution in Eritrea, so actually, man, our society are extremely wise people. They don't give such space to no outsider. Whether foreigners, Westerners, or they will never give you space, my friend. You are off too far, so that you don't get in between, okay? So let me just take to the thing. Two couple, maybe brother and sister, they fight each other. Passion, fighting, and so the European man, my friend, this man or this woman, she's giving a lot of problem. Take her to court, my friend. We're gonna help you, You got a solicitor, a lawyer, barrister, everything, my friend, You're gonna win the case. So what comes into your mind is automatically you have your heart desire. You're gonna win. You're gonna be rich, my friend. You're gonna beat that person. Maybe if you are owning a flat or maybe something, a business, you say right in your heart, I'm gonna be millionaire. I'm gonna rich, my friend. I'm gonna beat this case and I'm gonna kill that person and I'm gonna own this alone. Okay. But these people, they got another plan, my friend. Not you plan, their own plan. So their plan is you kill that person, they make you win. So you are tried, my friend. You are into the trap, snare. Okay. So they make you win the case, and the other person loses. Maybe they die, maybe they get sick out of anger, depression. So you are the winner, okay? In your heart, you assumption, okay? So you are dealing with the devil, my friend. You're becoming the devil advocate, okay? I don't know whether that's the right word to use. There's a right proper word. So they tell you, my friend, okay, now this person died because you and me dealt. I gave you 100,000 pounds as alligator bait. Alligator bait is this medical racism in America. These children, black children, thrown away into the alligator racism. Like they just get used for medical research purposes. Like nobody remembers them. Alligator bait. So this alligator bait happens in your within couples or maybe friends or within a family. So that person is used as alligator bait. You throw the alligator, eat them, munch them off and gobble them up. So you are a target next. You're gonna be next, my friend. Okay, that's blackmail. hostage taking, because it needs a lot of fighting to resist such a temptation, my friend. This is the European mind, This is the mind of an evil, okay? So that person is gone. I mean, the person who lost, okay? And he say, you win. You're always happy, my friend. If you're a woman, you just in your heart desire, you think, oh, now I'm gonna marry a Nigerian rich man from Africa, maybe Jamaican, into this drug kind of thing, my friend. Not this just prejudice, because I have a reason. My friend. All these years I've been fighting about black empowerment as a general, but worse enemies are found where the people, my own black people, Africans and Caribbean is everything, okay? So you marry the Jamaican man, my friend. Big car, Rolls Royce, Mercedes Benz. Hey, baby, forget that African electronic, he just rides that clunky bicycle, He got me, I got a ranch in Caribbean, the boss of all this cannabis dealer in my country, I go big island, my friend, really rich, You're gonna be my baby. I will buy this flat. Cash, forget this electronic, kick him out, So, number one, okay? So, you're gonna be eating next, my friend. That's hostage taking. That's how the devil works, my friend. That's a devil advocate you're playing. So, you killed your husband, isn't it? Okay? You agree with this lawyer, this price, so these people, We gave you, let's suppose, we gave you 200,000 pounds, Now, if you mess up, we're gonna slash your throat, okay? You're dead because you agree, That's called hostage taking. That's blackmailing. The same way all these Africans, they sold their black slaves, all these Nigerians, Ghanaians to New World, okay? The same thing happens now in Europe. Everything, at work, at NHS, everywhere, my friend. Everything. In local authority, everywhere, okay? That's blackmailing. Hostage taking, my friend. So you are always trapped. So initially, you had an assumption in your heart of hearts, desire, you're gonna be super rich, always wish that person, you kick him out. But if these people have got grand design, blackmail, hostage taking. So you trouble, my friend. So they kill your kids one by one, okay? Maybe by anorexia, maybe some bulimia, and maybe some autism, to be used for research, medical research. They get all these puppies from everywhere as a medicine. They become a research. Guinea pig is, my friend, hostage taken, because you signed to it, They made you win, my friend. There is no easy win. You are given that success to win that course because of this hostage taking game you signed for, That's an oath. Not written, but unwritten, okay? So then at last you are left only alone. Maybe there are some rich royal people, some lords of the floods, maybe. All these floods, we've been even in the UK, there were some other people, owners, maybe they died, maybe they couldn't keep up with the mortgage payment. They kick them off and their houses repossessed, okay? So the whole cycle is just really evil thing, my friend, okay? That's why we are masters, my friend, People with the villages, with the farms, ranches, free, my friend. Who cares about the flat? Cardboard houses, all these rat houses. Free big space in the land and village, my friend. You erect the tent, everything. That's a free, my friend. Free roaming, masters, okay? No slaves service in the UK. Always tied up 30 years to pay for your mortgage as a slave, okay? As a rat. So, okay, so your kids are eaten. Who's left? You, my friend. You become rich, Some of the rest, they want to take maybe the heart and kidneys of you and the kids, they give one of them, they tell you, all your kids, maybe you had a problem, mental disease, Yeah, so they make them get so weak with a lot of mental problem because by their heart, lungs, and everything is functioning very well, okay? So when the right time comes, they're dead and their organs are taken, okay? Because that's because of you allowed them in your life, okay? Because of your greed, mental disease, okay? You want to be super rich, driving Rolls Royce, Jaguar in London, all that greed, envy to be like a super rich assumption that you had, okay? So that's called blackmailing, hostage taking. That's how it works, my friend. All these Europeans, all their political systems, management, that's how it is run. They give a bait to someone, favoring. It's a game, okay? Not because they like them, they want to play the game, my friend, okay? Hostage taking, blackmailing, okay? So we Eritreans, I think we have to be extremely clever from these things. Like, it's now that we're getting kind of like these victims to the European complicated system of working everything. This is in legal side of it, management, politics, everything at work. This is how it runs, my friend. That's how they make one. How much population is Africa? 1 billion or something. That's how it is. Just use it, like. So all the people that you had a lot of trust, you Nigerian or Ghanaian, my sister, you are so much beautiful. You are princess, I'll marry and I'll take you to Ghana, to Nigeria. All these people, like, you used to, like, they were just working there, like dodgy people, Sorry, guys, okay? So you have to be extremely, very, very, very smart, like, from not falling from such a trap. It's a game, my friend, okay? That's how it functions, because we Eritreans, Ethiopians, we never had such a problem, okay? Because we never allowed all these Europeans to come into our affairs in our countries, and they never meddled with in our family circles. Now we came to Europe, they're playing games, okay? So we have to keep that independence, very free, intelligent, very confident thing, So this conflict resolution that we got in our country, it keeps the enemy, the Westerns, at bay, my friend. That's how to keep being a master, okay? Never get impressed with this really dilapidated rat house kind of flat thing, man. You got big land in your village and ranch and city and towns, my friend, okay? Don't get impressed, okay? All these Nigerians, Ghanaians, all these Caribbeans, they worship London, Like they think that's the really super heaven on earth, my friend. Paradise, but for us, really crap, fridge, boring, polluted, not natural. Hey, my friend, we have to keep our self-confidence, okay? They never have to check that thing. So be cautious about what you desire. Greed, crazy, so that you don't get ensnared in being trapped to be a hostage or being a victim, So if you kill someone by wrong kind of assumptions, false ideas, then you get killed, my friend. That's how the Europe works. So we have to be extremely worried, so in order for us to keep our self-confidence, our independence, our culture of, conflict resolution, everything. Otherwise, the kids are gonna pay the price, So I just want to say that, my friend. I just want to give you all the art of war the Europeans play. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. See ya.